Hi everybody, I'm Chris Moody and I'm Chief Brand Officer of Brand Audits, and today I'm going to talk about how to differentiate and protect your retail brand. So let's get into it. So what I'm going to cover today is what's a trademark, trademark examples, what to avoid, what are the benefits of trademarking, 2 case studies, and creating a brand that's trademarkable, some tips and tricks, and finally some resources if you want to follow up for further information. To give you an idea of the value of trademarks, an annual survey by Ocean Tomo reveals that in 2015, an estimated 85% of market value of S&P 500 companies was in their intangible assets, which is a trademark. So, question to begin with, what's a trademark? A trademark is, as I said before, a valuable and tangible asset. The identity of your business and what your business represents. It can be a letter, number, word, slogan, sound, smell, shape, logo, picture, aspect of packaging, or a combination of any of these. And I'll explain in detail some of these in the next slide. So examples, letters such as BMW and IBM, numbers such as 7-Eleven, words such as Adidas, Nike, Twitter, phrases like Nikes, just do it, or sound, Vegemite's Happy Little Vegemite song. Other examples are smell, like the eucalyptus smell in e-commerce concierge golf tees. Think of, when we're thinking of colour, think of Cadbury's purple that we see on their chocolate wrappers. Shaped, such as Coca-Cola's distinctive bottle, or Toblerone's triangular chocolate bar. Also think of devices such as McDonald's M or Apple's Apple logo, very distinctive. Aspects of packaging, such as Kraft's Philadelphia cheese, silver packaging. What to avoid, and this is really important when you are thinking about trademarking. Descriptive marks or generic terms such as strawberry milk, or strawberry milk with milk being with a Y. It doesn't matter, even if it's different spelling, avoid it, it won't go through. Geographic, such as Tasmanian apples, or even commonly used acronyms such as USB or App Store. Also avoid common surnames, Smith or Brown, or part of an existing trademark, think of Olympic champion or even the Olympic rings. Although subject to legislation, so the use of the word champagne for sparkling wine made in a certain region in France. Anything outside of that cannot be called champagne. So why trademark anyway? What are the benefits? Well, it gives your business the exclusive rights to use the trademark. You can license a trademark, think of franchising or licensing agreements. It differentiates your goods and services from your competition. It just makes good business sense. It's an asset, so why not protect it? And it's easy to defend for infringements. You've got the registration documents. So a couple of case studies now I'd like to talk about. Estee Lauder versus La Clinique. So Sunshine Coast beauty brand La Clinique receives a cease and desist letter from the $50 billion skincare giant Estee Lauder. Now, that would be pretty scary getting that. So Estee Lauder owns the Clinique trademark. La Clinique has 7 days to stop using the name, remove any reference to the name, and to rebrand or face federal court for a trademark infringement. La Clinique settled out of court, so we don't know the details. However, they spent over $25,000 and many weeks on the rebrand and much more on legal fees, and obviously Estee Lauder's legal fees as well, probably. And more importantly, the cost of distraction away from the business. All because they didn't trademark in the beginning, because it would have been knocked back. AIA versus Borgo. So we've got Queensland-based Borgos. It's an Italian family making Italian salami since 1966, but they had never registered their trademark. And so in 2016, they tried to do this, and their logo was a star shape with the words Borgo across the front of it. I've actually got a case study of this on the NRA website. And of course, what happened was that AIA had actually registered their trademark Borgo Salumi. And this was very similar, star shape with the words Negroni across the top, but they actually had it registered since they came to Australia in 2007. Now, eventually, it took 2 years and 250,000, plus again the distraction from the business, for the Borgo family to actually be successful in securing their trademark. But again, if it was done in the beginning, that the expense and 2 years of being involved in a legal matter would have been so stressful for the business. So creating a brand for trademark, if you want to go down that path, you need to start thinking about the trademark process when you are creating a new business or merging with another business, or perhaps you're repositioning or rebranding your business, or you're developing new products and services within an existing business. Create trademark-ready brand by understanding the unique strategic plan and the points of difference, because this is what's going to stand you in good stead for when you're registering. Because if your strategy is different, your brand identity can be different. Registering the business name and domain name, as well as conducting initial IP Australia checks. So when you're looking at registering the business name or the domain name, or you're talking to your accountant and legal advisors regarding the structure of that business, think about just having a look at IP Australia. It doesn't guarantee you're going to secure your name or your trademark, but at least you can see what you should avoid. Some helpful hints, some tips and tricks to help you along the way. Aim for a fanciful, arbitrary or suggestive trademark. Entirely invented. Think about Xerox, Kodak and Pepsi. These aren't words, they're made up. Use your strategic plan as a guide to create a unique brand identity, your logo. So you think of the names, first of all, Xerox, and their brand identity was created specifically for that brand name. Stop and do trademark checks along the way. So check at IP Australia. Check that you can actually get it through and knock out any that won't get through, then you know won't get through early in the process. Think long-term and consider future products and services. So when you register a trademark, there's different classes. So you may be offering a particular product or service and move into a new product and service offering. So you need to consider what new classes may need to be added. And this can be done by ongoing annual audits. So when you're thinking of doing your annual checks for your business, also think about doing an audit of your intangible assets, such as your trademarks. Some resources for further information. There's lots of information on the Australian government websites, also brand audits. You can look at IP Australia, and of course National Retail Association and NRA Legal for information and advice on this aspect. And if you're really interested, you can actually read the Trademarks Act or the Trademarks Regulations, which are both on the government sites as listed on this slide. So thank you. I hope this helped you with further information about trademarks and protecting your trademark in retail situations. Thank you.